are we? We have Boromir heading north. We have Faramir also heading north, but in his own little way. Everybody is heading north because Dale is indeed the enemy we are worrying most about. We also have Rohan kicking around, doing things, but they don't seem to be terribly preoccupied with us as such. Maybe a little bit. Who knows? Who knows anyway. Let's get some farmhand pikemen in Foldberg because, well, we can, and they're nice, and yeah, what are they going to do there? Don't know. We'll find out. It's all going to be great. Don't you worry. But what we definitely are going to do is put together an army to strike back at them, and of course this is something we already are doing. Also in the realm of our doing is the undoing of Bersautis. I find it very likely that we can soon leave with all but maybe 4 soldiers. It's not quite yet, but we're getting there. What else? Well, we have Dorwinion and Dale doing their thing, coming to blows over minor things, I'm sure. Something that could be wallpapered over if they were to really try and get together about it, but I don't think they will. We're building, we're rebuilding. All this lovely stuff going on in service of taking Dale to task for what they have done to this Middle-earth. Troops converging from both sides. Place has been converted and bolstered. And of course, Boromir moving north. I don't think he'll go through. I think he's going to go through this land, build a tower, and continue north around Bersautis because, well, we don't really want him to be too caught up in the melees over here. So basically we're going for Esgaroth, and then Boromir himself is going to go for Dale. And we're going to see if the dwarves will tolerate this in a million years, which I have all confidence that they absolutely will not. But hey, these are the things we just gotta figure out. One step at a time. What will the dwarves do? Who even knows? Who even knows? But here we are, ready to find out and ready to take the consequences, because that is what leaders do. And we shall indeed lead Middle-earth to new glorious times. They'll do nothing. That's just how I like it. And so I guess Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to anyone who wanted a Gondor episode in this year, and so you have it right here. I am not going to give you any illusions that this campaign is going to last for a terribly long time, but I mean, but it's fine, you know, it's just fine. We'll keep it around for a little bit, see what we can do. There's some Dol Amroth rebels. Yeah, we'll need to do something about them, but I don't really have the passion for those rebels, to be honest. Maybe Denethor should just strike out at the earliest, you know, chance he gets. End of turn. We get some money, but we only still have 42% of the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. which is a bit insane. And Gund will finally upgrade after this catapult maker, which has been a long time coming. Keep on building all the buildings. Ethring gets the stables, and now it will get a smoking house, because life is nothing without the simple pleasures. You know, the simple pleasures. The higher pleasures too, but the simple pleasures absolutely do need a place where they can live. Amrun. Public fountains will do very nicely here. And what else? Umbar, archery range. Woohoo! Armorer. Great roads. All these things. Ooh. That doesn't sound good. Not gonna lie. That hurt my ears a little bit. Sorry about that if it hurt any of yours. These audio glitches, sometimes they just occur, especially on this machine. So I guess it's good that I'm not going to be relying on it for anything more than this campaign. This is my old machine, so to speak. That's just how it is. But since this is 4.5 and not 4.6, which I have on my newer one, well, yeah, we're kind of stuck with doing it on... We're stuck doing Gondor on this old machine. But of course, Gondor will not last forever. And soon it will, by necessity, kind of be put off. And we'll have new adventures on a new machine. And won't that just be a lovely day? Schools. We're gonna get so many schools now. Oh, Austin really don't like it. Low tax rate, please. Scan. School. And Carverad. School. And Dol Amrath has repaired a couple things. They shall get a dockyard. Yeah, all that's nice. So our conquests from the last turn now are absolutely wonderful to behold. Goodbye. You can go back to Skarn, I think, and then Angborn, you can... Yeah, you can just take them out in person. That's going to be just fine. Build a tower. And then in we go.
Yes, my lord.
So, overall, I'm thinking that one or two things will happen. We'll be able to piece out Dale, and when, if we do, I shall consider the war won. It's either going to be that, or that we simply just defeat them, right? We smash them down till the end.
Maintain order.
Protect the blood of Numenor. My lord. As you captain of Gondor. Be gone. Maintain order. Onward. Retreat.
Ooh, ah, okay, I see. An ambush.
Come and get me. I will only address you in
What if we do like this?
Assail the enemies of Gondor.
You know what, Arabin, you can just auto-resolve that. Goodness. This computer is getting a bit choppy. Choppy, choppy, choppy.
Merging armies, my lord. Protect the blood of Numenor. Let us set up camp.
There we go, that's that, and then they might pick up some new troops in Vilta.
Be gone. Awaiting your command. I will only address
Ooh, what do we have there?
Ready your weapons. Quell this evil.
Bidey, bidey, bye. You can just follow along, like a supply train of sorts. Boromir, you head over there to the river crossing.
Through shadow to the edge of night until the stars are all alight.
Some new troops here, some new troops there.
Stand shadow,
Trebuchets everywhere. And then, Faramir, you are going to... Yeah, where are you going to? You will be going... up... Well, up into these lands, which means that you'll be journeying... yeah, through Candace, not the best option. Unless we have... we have trade rights, but we don't have any military immunities. Goodbye, Freka. Trying to get behind us over here, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, we'll actually need to go through this way to get there. You know what? These roads might just be better then. And that's fine. We will need retraining for most of the troops in Faramir's force. And that's okay. We've got new troops coming in. Got a whole load waiting over here. Everything's nice. Speaking of a whole load waiting over here, there have been a lot of troops waiting over here for a while now. Malvigil? Shall you move out of Saruland? Nah, maybe not yet. But these lovely lads can traverse toward Gund, where Durfin can use the support. And of course, Isengard is beginning to simmer with life. Coming into its own. And Kulas shall head for the Hornburg. Yeah, this is not something you see every day, is it? Prince Theodred! Oh, and he is still prince, meaning that Theoden is probably still king. And oh my goodness gracious, 10 units of... No, 9 units, but that's still a lot of units. That's the most defenders I've ever seen in a battle like this. And then Gondor Caves, which is pretty cool. A bunch of cavalry. So dwarves and men fighting alongside each other to stop the advance of Gondor. Well, aren't we just happy to be alive? And Kulas, aren't you just happy to be here?
Break their will.
Alright. Theodred musters so many troops. He must have emptied the caves completely. Neither women nor children left behind in there because they've all been drafted. Seemingly. Now we may not have Saruman's fire, but we do definitely have firepower. And we shall use it to the best of our ability. They do not have towers. We do not have siege towers. We do not have ladders. But I do not suspect we will need any such frivolities. Isn't all this lovely? Okay. Now, I expect... Oh, no, they're all off the wall. Okay, then. Let's just fire everything into the same spot and see what happens. Then I'll pour my tea. Goodness gracious. Not much is happening, I have to say. Oh, there we go. That's a bit more promising. Oh, are they shooting at different sections of wall? I want both shooting at the same section of the wall, please. That seems to be a more viable way forward, if you catch my drift. Alrighty. Let's just start sending the melee troops forward, which is basically all our troops. Not sure if the cavalry will qualify, strictly speaking, but hey. And if I remember right, the only missile troops they have are their guard of the caves because of their thrown axes. Oh my goodness. What I wouldn't give for a dwarven catapult just to lump artillery shells into that. Oh well. And here come the Erling Spearmen with upgraded armor, it would seem. Ready for action. But so are we. I think the soldiers of Gondor are indeed who should go first. So. Oh, and the guard of the caves are right there. And they have thrown axes, don't they? Yes, with 11 attack, which is quite a bit. Effective against armor and all these things. Well, well. Spears. Move into sheer wall formation and move in. Oh, look at that guy. He's just going for it. Or with his friend, just running in to flank the enemies. What is that? It's the rhythm of cavalry. They are absolutely giving us grief. They're using all the missiles against us that they can, throwing axes, javelins, all they have. From some of the finest units that their roster can provide. Okay, we have no time to waste, folks. We need to get some results here. Citadel Guard, start getting busy. And you shall have to smash these Riddermark cavalry. Woo! What's that? Oh, our artillery is firing upon them. You know what? Let's move you over here. You might be able to actually get some shots up there, which would be awesome. We will, of course, have to see. Okay, now we're starting to pick up a bit of momentum. We will not take this place without losses, but hey, whoever said everything had to be easy? Come, dear friends. Guards of Asciliath, you can move that way, and so Anfilas Pikemen, you can also do that. So the guard, you're just doing a wonderful job taking down. Ooh, and the bodyguards are in here. Theodred himself has come to face us, but what he will find is only death. The death of himself, his people, and even his horse. And now the shield wall will do that very humorous thing where they just throw their own soldiers up into the air in an attempt to get at the enemy, which is very silly. But I'm going to abide it. So we send in even more troops to hack and slash and smash their way to the enemy. Yes, we're gaining on them percentage-wise, which is good. We're kind of wasting away all that matters in their army down here. Oh, and our spearmen are gloriously gaining ground upon them. Always good with a team mid-battle. Even with their most elite troops at the front lines, they can't really hold us back. The javelins and skirmishers, they had a little bit of an edge early on, but only while their missiles lasted. And now they have nothing left. Trebuchet, try to hit those enemies over there. See if you can. I would love that. Woo! Well, okay, yeah, you're doing it, yes, you are indeed hitting mostly theirs, which is awesome. Very good. Oh, that was a nice hit. Final one proved fantastic. Yeah, and at this point we'll just cease firing because we don't want to expose our numerical superiority of troops to, well, the morale damaging effects that everything has. Maybe if Theodred himself were to die. Where is that bugger even? Oh, there he is. There he is, the dude in the red cape there. Yeah, we want him gone, but It's gonna happen very soon, and that's going to be morale damage. Like these folks have rarely ever seen. It is going to be the prince of their realm at the end of his rope, and then the rope will be cut. Yes. Nice that our trebuchets could just give us a final little edge in this brawl of a melee. Theodore himself is still just sitting here, but now he's trapped. Enemies on either side of him, and very little he can do except just taking blows while his friends fall all around him. Oh no, 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 he's trying to get through, he's trying to get through. Getting stabbed as he goes, but it's exciting. Will he even make it? You know, now he's moonwalking away from the fray. he's moonwalking his horse away from the front line, which I suppose is a very good tactic, to be honest. If I could do that, that's what I would do. Keep your head toward the enemy, but your body moving backwards, because there's nothing good waiting for you at the end of the line, so to speak. I think we've come to a point where we want our dear general engaged. So let's just walk him forward. Okay. Things are going a little slow, But now we have engaged our general, and he shall fight his way into the Westron defenders. Come dear folks, come dear folks. We have solidly gained the upper hand, but at this point. And there the bodyguard sits, guarding Theodred, and in turn being guarded by Westron defenders galore. They have so many of those buggers. Yeah, It's almost unbelievable how many of them they get. Maybe, I'm thinking, the cavalry can actually start doing something. Because if we get them in there and just really get them in there, then the mass stat that their mounts have might actually be able to push some holes in their formation and end this a little bit quicker. Even though what they're going to be fighting is spears, 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 which is not exactly what I would prefer. Our own infantry really is better placed to deal with those. What are you fighting? What happens if I just tell you to stop it? Okay, you get right back into some fighting animation, but what is it you're fighting? I can't even see it. Huh. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I like the one who was just screaming, "Leave me alone!" It's like, oh, he doesn't really want to be doing this. Oh, and there we have Theodred. Up against the General's bodyguard, which is, well, I mean, I welcome that wholeheartedly. It's now General against General, apparently.
Is very much in our
No, wait, where is our general? Where is our actual general? That was a banner carrier, I think. There he is. Well, it's kind of still general against general. It's just bodyguard against bodyguard. And now he's trying to get away again.
ready for battle. At your command.
We move some of our troops into position. Let's just ram everything into these buggers. This will surely break them pretty quickly.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yes, yes, yes. I like where this is going.
The enemy force remains.
I like where this is going. It's like just the sheer mass of our forces. It's moving in on the enemy. And now the cavalry is getting in on it too, and they're pretty good at moving through a crowd, actually. It's too bad that the crowd they have to move into is armed with spears, but in this maelstrom, any advantage we can get will shorten the battle and save lives. That is what I choose to stand by. And so, come dear friends, you must adopt the shield wall and smash. All to you guys. The Rohirrim won't kill themselves, you know. More's the pity.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Excellent stuff. This surely will break them because now they've been fighting a while and... No, apparently it won't. They're still eager. Okay, some routing, some routing. A little bit of routing from the Western defenders that are the hardest hit. But most of them are actually still soldiering on. But now we are gaining leverage in the fortress itself. This choke point won't hold us. Come, sweet friends, march ever forward. Claim this for the Gondorian Empire, I guess. Helms Deep is ours. Yeah, okay, we might want to channel your efforts in a constructive direction, guys. Let's start by taking out those. Actually, though, Spearman, you move toward the square. Everybody else, Spearman and Cavalry, you move toward the square, and everybody else, you need to take out those defenders there. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are in the keep. Sweet swordsman, savvy spearman, courageous cavalry, everybody, move in and take this place.
Be awed by the victory we have won here
Whew.
today.
An expensive victory. We had to kill every single one in this place. Bar a few. Bar 145. Guards of Asciliath, 269. Didn't think they would actually kill so many, but they did. Seaward Spearmen. Gondor Spearmen. But yeah, every other unit that killed more than 100 people lost almost 100 people. And these guys lost 130 buggers. Oh my lord. Yeah. So, heavy losses, heavy casualties, but mostly of replaceable units. So, can I really complain? I do not believe I can. I am just going to snack on my little kiwi here. So that's what I'm. If you're ever thinking, what is that guy eating? Well, it's just the lunching, the munching skin of a kiwi, and of course, you know, the wonderful pulp inside and blah de blah. It's all good. But the skin of the kiwi is truly where the nutritions lie. So if you want to get the most out of your little green and yellow friends, this one being yellow,
We shall remember this
eat
day.
the peel. Ladies and gents, you have it from me. Good authority from me. Eat the peel. If it's organic. If it isn't, then yeah, I probably wouldn't. But these kiwis are organic, and I know because I run the web shop that sells them. Or yeah, I run the web shop itself, not the company, but the web shop. So I should know, right?
Awaiting your
Arneon,
onward.
move ever west.
Let us sit orders.
You guys,
By your command.
let's get you retraining.
Orders.
These can continue on. Let's see what spearmen can go to Tarnast. We can't retrain. What can we retrain over here? Ooh, yes, we can get Athelian Rangers in Dol Amroth. So, which means that we can retrain these Athelian Rangers in Dol Amroth too. Can we get Suet Spearmen here? No, we can't. No, no, no. The only place we can get those is in Tarnast. Indeed. Indeed.
Ready your weapons. Captain of Gondor. Maintain order.
Aradir. You're not really needed in Ostathiel, are you? Nah, you can get retrained in Minas Ithil, I think.
My lord.
And you need to be retrained in. Yeah, you do need to be retrained in the Morannon, don't you?
Captain of Gondor.
Yes, you do.
Forward.
That's where you need to go. Ooh, Minas Ithil Guardians. Do not mind if I do. There's some guards of Asciliath there. In need of some action.
As you wish. We'll make camp here. Protect the blood of Numenor. Ready your weapons. Maintain
Right. We take another lovely step. I think I want to keep this here past. I don't want to take Ilanen actually. It can be a thorn in our side, but really, what we're gonna do with it is essentially give Dorwinion a way into Dale.
Your command.
That's what we're gonna do.
No further today. We'll make camp here. It will be an honor defeating you. Orders.
Oh yeah, you guys, Borodur.
We can go.
That is where you shall live.
Captain of Gondor.
The wonderment of wonderful troops.
Yes.
Yes, that's looking good. Where did we move Boromir?
Ready your
I think we did, didn't we?
awaiting your command.
There,
Your weapons.
there, and then Faramir
Captain of Gondor.
Yeah. on his incredibly long journey.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
What is it you wish to talk about?
And you just don't want to give up your alliance with Dale, because of course you don't.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Another merchant makes his way across Middle-earth. And...
Leaving the army.
oh! We're getting new troops someplace. Well, several places, I should think.
Show yourselves.
And of course, Dale choose to besiege a very, very well defended city. Oh, hello, high elves! Isn't this just fascinating? Well. Well. A final fight. The malevolent and wife have suffered. And immediately the Council of Nobles says, yeah, we got to do something about those bloody high elves. And the Veiled Dorwinian do not like that. What do they come with? Oh my lordy lord. There are some powerful units in here. And we have basically, yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, we know what this means. Carmen, you are going to lead an army. We're gonna gather it from, actually no, Arneon. Your army will be going to Balorn. And of course Cameron will also lead an army, but it's going to be a supplementary force. So that we can strike out against those bloody elves. Annuland. School, thank you. Well, not that it is strictly very necessary, but every little bit helps. Build. Okay. Yeah, let's continue military for now, and then emphasize the trade and the royal hall and all that a bit later. Rubar. Get an armory as well. These are, of course, wonderful things. Less siege works. Wonderful, very nice. Logarth. Yeah, let's train one of those siege machines. We'll bring it with us in 3 turns when we can hopefully leave that place. University in Vilter would be nice, and then just a bit of everything really. Let's fast track the siege a bit, because it is pretty important to everything we do. And archery range. means we retrain some troops. Then an army barracks will come. That's gonna be nice too. Hornburg begins its academic journey toward excellence.
My lord. Yes. Orders. By your command.
Pelargir. Annoying, but that's really not the end of the world. Would be far more important were it to be, say, Minas Tirith or somewhere like that. Or Assailants with its unique units, or yeah.
Awaiting your command. Forward.
As it stands, I think we can absolutely do
Onward.
just fine without Pelargia at full functionality.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later. Yes. Joining forces will make camp here. Maintain order.
And Aradir will now be able to get a wonderful, wonderful force with which he can also plow north.
We can't get there.
Um,
Make camp here. Captain of
Celefinthor.
Forward. Onward. Slay them. Let us claim this field.
Falkret, mostly cavalry.
Orders. Yes.
Let's see what they do.
Awaiting your command. March, men. Be gone.
Ah yes, hello Skip.
Forward.
I'm just gonna skip by you if you don't mind.
Onward. Captain of Gondor.
Oh hello, Tor. I have a cousin named Tor. Goodbye.
Men. Let us set up camp here. Assail the enemies of Gondor. Slay them.
At your service.
Alrighty.
At your service.
Our merchant just moves further on up in Middle Earth.
Awaits, sire.
Come and get me, you coward.
Foldberg gets more troops. Ah, some Gondor archers, why not?
Be gone. Yes. Come and get me, coward.
And then we have to get some troops together.
By your command. Merging armies. Yes. Joining forces.
That's 5 of them. That's pretty,
Your command.
you know, a decent start. Then we get up to 9 and 10. Those 5 and those 4. We're in a good place, I think. Maybe if this Gondor cavalry comes along.
As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Hello, Captain Scalp. Oh no, now the dwarves are coming, aren't they? That's gonna be a little bit of a bother.
We can go no further today.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
Alright, we'll need to build some Alcarondas here in the sea.
Ready. Yes, sir.
And so we will. Because we apparently need to beat back some very basic ships of Dale. Not exactly the greatest seafaring nation in the history of Middle-earth, is it? Eh.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
And here we have nothing that can be retrained. So we shall simply do like this.
Your will, my lord. Orders. As you wish.
And they will come too. Dum dum dum. So maybe
Your will, my lord.
we can get this trebuchet in on the action. Aradir will come along, and then that's an army. An army with a lot of spears. Maybe we should keep these guys at the Morannon.
Orders. Your will, my lord.
But that's basically where our turn shall end, and in such, it's kind of the end of the episode, isn't it? That's what I'm seeing here. But we have, again, made some progress. The Hornburg has been taken, and now, apparently, the elves have drawn themselves into this war.
It will be an
And you know,
honor defeating you.
it'd be boring if they didn't, right?
Quell this evil. And vanquish the enemy.
So we will need to fight them a bit.
Victorious.
Let's move our trebuchets out because we don't want to merge those.
Numenor.
Merge the rest.
Ready your weapons. By your command. Forward.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Awaiting your command. As you wish. We can go no further today.
These dudes need to go somewhere where they are retrainable. Kandros is a pretty good bet. And then Arabin, you can give your trebuchets to this army.
Joining forces, my lord. Your will, my lord. Orders.
These also need some form of retraining.
Awaiting your command. Yes. Joining. Ready your weapons.
That's another 3.
Numenor.
By your command.
You can go in and then
Ready your weapons.
Captain of Gondor.
As you wish.
you can go in.
Maintain order.
And then you can.
Merging armies, my lord.
And if you go,
Captain of Gondor.
then we can start by sending you.
Armies, my lord.
We can then
By your command. Awaiting your command.
send you for retraining too, and then these can go too.
Wish.
And so all of these can be sent back for retraining.
March to
And then
continuing. Awaiting.
Arabin himself can go fetch himself a new army. Setting up some towers along the way.
Forward.
And Carapignon will move forward
Let us sit up.
with a lovely, lovely force. And that's basically this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this and will enjoy even more lovely, lovely battles to come. Because there are more to come.
The blood of Numenor.
Mark my
Let
words.
us set up camp here.
Captain of Gondor.
It is simply folly to suggest anything other than more battles to be coming. Because look at all this.
Maintain order.
Absolutely full of troops our kingdom is.
I will only address you.
Maybe we should do something about these.
Quell this evil.
65? I'd actually think Milon better than that. But, nah. Okay. Maybe Karadek will come along and we'll have a proper siege battle. But either way, everything is going to be just fine. Trust me. And so until next time I get to talk to you through these lovely little silver screens of ours, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time of it. And I shall see you when the Total War Waffle show once again hits the road. In a few days' time. These videos coming out with 3 days intervals here in this holiday period because I am myself pre-recording a bunch and then sending it off to you. But have a good time wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Happy Christmas, happy holidays, and Captain Total Waffle considerably out.